Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with dependent branches ke questions. So we already solved some of the question. First question, I think, by debtors method and stock and debtors method. And we will quickly start with this dependent branch. And before starting today's session, first I'm going to ask you some questions related to entries for that dependent branch. So yes, beta, very good, Nitin. Homework questions done. Manvi, Niru. Yes, Manviji, can you unmute yourself?
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. Tell me fatafat entries. Niru, raise your hand. Unmute yourself. Okay. So
Good
Manviji,
morning.
yeah, good morning.
Yes.
मानवी फटाफट एंट्रीज बोलना है इन एचओ बुक्स एंड ब्रांच बुक्स हाँ
Okay, sir.
क्रेडिट सेल्स मानवी
Debtors account debit to sales in books of branch
नीरू
and
कैश
book
सेल्स
of head office no entry.
वेरी गुड बेटा फर्स्ट टेल मी हेड ऑफिस एंड देन ब्रांच कैश सेल्स नीरू
Head office no entry and branches account cash account debit to debtors no sales.
कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू सेल्स गुड्स सेंड टू ब्रांच मानवी
Okay, sir. In the books of head office, branch account debit to goods sent to branch account. And in the books of branch, GSTB account debit to head office.
Niru, direct purchases made by branch and payment made by HO.
Branch books of head office branch account debit to cash account and books of branch purchase account debit to head office account.
Very good. Petty cash sent by HO to branch, Manvi.
Um, in the books of head office, branch account debit to petty cash expense account.
Petty
And
cash
in the
account.
book, sir,
Petty
in the
cash
book of,
expense nahi. Petty cash expense has a debit balance. It is only cash goes out, huh?
okay, sir. In the books of branch, petty cash account debit to branch office. नहीं, at head office.
Next. I'm asking you some different question now. Niru, think it and tell me the answer.
Yes.
Branch debtors, everyone, beta, everyone has to think on this. Branch debtors balance collected by HO. Branch का debtors collected by HO. Yes, Niru.
Debtors account debit to head office account.
Debtors has which balance, beta?
Credit debit balance.
Debtors. Debtors has credit balance, beta, Niru.
No debit balance.
Debtors is our asset or liability.
Asset
Then,
debit balance.
and you're collecting it, so we have to cancel it or we have to open it.
Cancel it.
तो कैंसिल इट तो डेटर्स को क्या आना चाहिए
Credit
हाँ तो डेबिट किसको देंगे
head office.
ब्रांच के बुक्स में हेड ऑफिस टू डेटर्स एंड एचओ के बुक्स में
Sir, question फिर से again.
कैश कलेक्टेड बाय एचओ ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ ब्रांच डेटर्स
Cash account debit to head office.
in head office book how it may be it comes to head office who collected the cash
Debtors account.
who collected the cash
Branch office.
on behalf of branch HO collected branch debtors who collected cash माइंड
H
को शांत रखिए, शांत रखिए नीरू जी। शांति से अपने लैंग्वेज में इंटरप्रिट कीजिए। किसके डेटर्स थे?
H
ब्रांच
head of
के।
branch,
ब्रांच के डेटर्स थे। कलेक्ट किसने किए?
head office.
तो किसने कलेक्ट किए उसके बुक में कैश आएगा, और
Yes,
जिसके डेटर्स थे वो कैंसिल करेंगे। तो किसने कलेक्ट किया कैश?
head office.
तो हेड ऑफिस क्या एंट्री करेगी? कैश अकाउंट डेबिट। पर वो उनका पैसा है क्या?
No,
तो वो किसको देना पड़ेगा?
branch account.
तो ब्रांच इज डेटर या क्रेडिटर फॉर एचओ?
Creditor.
हाँ, तो उसको क्रेडिट करेंगे। अभी एचओ के पास से पैसा आने वाला है तो एचओ को डेबिट देंगे, एंड डेटर्स को कैंसिल करेंगे। सो एचओ अकाउंट डेबिट टू डेटर्स।
Yes.
थोड़ा इतना ए मत कीजिए, ठीक है? थोड़ा
Yes.
शांति से बोलिए। मानवी, थिंक ऑन दिस एंट्री। एसेट ऑफ ब्रांच, ओके, पेमेंट मेड बाय एचओ।
H, H,
Mm,
head
यस मानवी।
the books of head office
office.
branch account debit to bank,
हम्म। हम्म।
and in the books of branch um purchase account debit to head office.
एसेट अकाउंट डेबिट टू हेड ऑफिस, करेक्ट।
Okay, sir.
वेरी गुड बेटा, वेरी गुड। एसेट अकाउंट डेबिट टू हेड ऑफिस इन द बुक्स ऑफ
Head
ब्रांच।
office.
ब्रांच के बुक्स में एसेट अकाउंट डेबिट टू हेड ऑफिस, एंड एचओ के बुक्स में ब्रांच अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश।
Hmm. Yes, sir.
यस, नाइस। ठीक है। सो बहुत बढ़िया बेटा, एंट्रीज तो बोल दिए आप लोगों ने। यस, तांबेश्वरी जी बोलिए। चलिए, ओके बेटा। मानवीय नीरू, थैंक यू। बोलिए तांबेश्वरी। चलो ठीक है।
Sir,
हाँ बोलिए। हाँ हाँ, आ रही है।
जो सेकंड वाली हमने डाली थी सर,
आज बताता हूँ मैं।
वो सर समझ में नहीं आई सर।
बताता हूँ।
ओके सर।
चलो, इलस्ट्रेशन 2 होमवर्क में दिया था शायद से। यस भूमिका, हैव यू डन विद द इलस्ट्रेशन 2? भूमिका। चलो, हर्षप्रीत कल कहाँ थे बेटा? हाँ भूमिका बोलिए। हाँ हर्षप्रीत कल कहाँ थे? भूमिका, आवाज नहीं आ रहा है आपका बिल्कुल भी। हर्षप्रीत कल कहाँ थे?
गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
हाँ बोलिए फटाफट।
सर लगाई थी क्लास कल।
क्लास में थे कल?
यस सर। तब तब बॉम्बे
ठीक है, चलिए। हर्षप्रीत बोलिए फटाफट। रीड द क्वेश्चन।
द बॉम्बे ट्रेडर्स इनवॉइस्ड गुड्स टू इट्स दिल्ली ब्रांच एट कॉस्ट। हेड ऑफिस पेड।
अंडरलाइन किसको करना है वो भी बोलो। एट कॉस्ट।
यस सर।
बोलिए आगे।
हेड ऑफिस पेड ऑल द ब्रांच एक्सपेंसेस फ्रॉम इट्स बैंक अकाउंट एक्सपेक्ट petty cash expenses.
What it means?
सर उसने बाकी सारी expenses paid किया लेकिन petty cash expenses नहीं paid की head office ने.
Okay. Okay.
And petty cash expenses which were met by the branch. Petty
So
cash expenses
branch maintains cash account or not maintains cash account?
सर maintain करेगी.
ब्रांच कैश मेंटेन करेगी, नॉर्मल कैश.
No.
All the cash collected by the branch was banked on the same day to the credit of head office. What it means?
The branch was. वो सर उसने हेड ऑफिस को पे कर दिया जो भी उसने कलेक्ट किया था कैश. सो वो नहीं
तो
कर.
हाँ, तो लिखो वहां पे, ये लाइन के वजह से क्या लिखोगे?
कैश अकाउंट नॉट मेंटेन.
ठीक है, ब्रांच डज नॉट मेंटेन कैश अकाउंट.
यस.
एवरी वन ऑफ यू विल राइट. हाँ जी, नेक्स्ट.
The following is a summary of the transaction entered into at the branch during the year ended December 31st, 2001.
चलो, so we'll solve it in rough and then you will check it with your answer. Have you done it?
Yes, sir.
All these questions, all 5?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which account you are going to open by debtors method? Debtors method, whose
Yes,
point of
sir.
view you are going to think?
Sir, head office.
Very good. So we'll think from the head office angle. Branch account you are going to open. Yes. So tell me, what are your opening balances?
Sir,
बोलिए.
5,800.
How? 5,800?
Yes, sir. 8 minutes.
कैसे
No,
क्या
sir.
5,800 बेटा?
Sir, 19,800.
5,800 में शॉक हो गया. कहाँ से बोला आपने?
Sir, calculation wrong.
आगे बोलिए.
Next is goods
Goods
sent from
sent from
HO.
HO. HO
Sir,
के एंगल से व्हाट इज द एंट्री?
uh, branch account debit to cash.
गुड्स सेंट है. व्हाई कैश? ब्रांच अकाउंट डेबिट टू गुड्स सेंट टू ब्रांच, नो?
Yes, sir. Yes.
कैश कहाँ से आया बेटा? हर्षप्रीत, आर यू नॉट फीलिंग कंफर्टेबल? यू कैन
Yes.
आंसर एनी एंट्री बेटा, कॉन्फिडेंस है मुझे, बट आप गड़बड़ मत कीजिए.
Okay. Sir.
Why are you in a hurry? And why are you nervous? बेटा, दिस इज वेरी सिंपल क्वेश्चन आई एम आस्किंग यू.
Yes.
सब आ रहा है आपको, भरोसा रखिए अपने आप पे. ओवर नॉर्मल है क्या अभी आप?
Yes, sir.
2 मिनट पानी पी लीजिए, शांति से बोलिए, कोई गड़बड़ नहीं है अपने को.
Okay, sir.
यस. सो एंट्रीज टू जीएसटीबी.
Yes, sir.
हाउ मच?
Sir, 26,000.
एंड ऑन द अपोजिट लाइन वी विल राइट बाय जीएसटीबी रिटर्न. हाउ
Yes,
मच?
sir. Sir, 1,000.
1,000. एकदम शांति से बोलिए. कैश सेल्स.
No, sir, इसकी एंट्री नहीं होगी हेड ऑफिस के बुक्स
नो
में.
एंट्री. क्रेडिट सेल्स.
नो एंट्री सर.
अलाउंस टू कस्टमर.
नो, इसकी भी
नो.
एंट्री नहीं होगी.
डिस्काउंट.
नो एंट्री सर.
बैड डेट्स.
नो एंट्री.
वेरी गुड. गुड्स रिटर्न बाय कस्टमर.
नो एंट्री.
Now, rent and rates. What is the sentence given? Head office
सर
paid all the branch expenses.
यस सर.
Who pays these expenses?
Head office.
हाँ, बोले. Entry
वो बैंक आएगा सर.
to
ब्रांच
bank.
अकाउंट.
हाँ, to bank all these expenses. What is the total? In exam, you can write separately.
ओके सर. 8,200.
Hmm. And cash received from debtors.
कैश रिसीव फ्रॉम डेटर्स. सर ये रिमिटेंस टू एच आएगा हेड ऑफिस.
We are going
बाय.
to send this cash and this cash. That is the hidden entry, no?
यस सर.
Now, either you will get the information about the amount sent, like illustration 1, or you
यस सर.
get the amount received from the debtors, and then you have to identify cash sales and collection from debtors. We will send it to
बाय बैंक. रिमिटेंस बाय बैंक.
by. So head office. This is red pen actually. By bank. Which are these two amount? Cash sales and
कैश फ्रॉम.
collection from
थैंक
debtors.
यू.
What is the total?
46,000.
46,000. And what are the closing balances? Already given, no?
यस.
How much?
16,400.
16,400. Wow. But still better, we will prepare memorandum debtors account and memorandum
petty cash.
petty cash account. Now, what is memorandum debtors account opening balance? 12,600.
Yes sir.
And this is 7,000. Say yes or no. No, sorry.
200.
200. Then goods sent to HO not affected. Goods returned from HO not affected. Cash sales nahi. Credit sales.
Yes.
Two sales 28,400. Correct.
Yes sir.
Then allowance to customer 200. Credit side 1,400 discount. Bad
Credit side.
debts also on the credit side. By bad debts 600. Say yes or no.
Yes sir.
And goods returned from customer is also on the credit side 500.
Yes sir.
Correct. And cash collection is also on the credit side 28,500.
Yes.
And then you have closing balance of debtors 9,800 and closing
Yes.
balance of cash 100. Now see whether this debtors account is tallying or not. 12.6 plus 28.4 minus 28.5 minus 0.2 minus 1.4 minus 0.6 minus 0.5 minus point. How much is this? 9.8. 9.8. Okay, so we are getting the same answer, zero answer. So yes, your problem is memorandum debtors account is getting tallied. And what about memorandum petty cash? This is a two balance brought down. This is a buy balance carried down. So how much expenses you made?
100.
So this is by petty expenses. But who made these expenses?
Branch.
Branch. So we are not concerned for that. Tambeshwari. ये खर्चा ब्रांच ने किया हुआ है. हम लोग तो हेड ऑफिस के एंगल से देख रहे हैं. तो हमें ये 100 रुपीज यहाँ पे डेटर्स मेथड में वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू रिकॉर्ड इट. Why we are not going to record it? Because these expenses are made by
Branch.
branch and we are concerned only for head office books. बहुत बढ़िया बेटा. And now we are going to close these accounts. 19.8 plus 26 plus 8.2 minus 1 minus 46 minus 16.4. So I'm getting the profit of 9,400 is my profit. Correct?
Yes sir.
Yes. So this is very easy question beta now. Or still you are finding this question is difficult one?
No sir, easy था.
यस, सो मुझे नहीं लगता है कि अभी यू पीपल हैव सम प्रॉब्लम इन दिस क्वेश्चन। यू अंडरस्टूड। और मैंने क्या, जो आपने नहीं किया था, जो मैंने किया वो क्या था, या एवरीथिंग यू हैव डन इट इन माय वे ओनली?
सर मेमोरेंडम अकाउंट नहीं बनाया था
मेमोरेंडम
डेटर।
अकाउंट नहीं बनाए, क्यों नहीं बनाए?
सर मुझे था अभी बैलेंस, दूसरा बैलेंस भी गिवन था ना, क्लोजिंग बैलेंस।
तो भी बना लीजिए, कोई बात नहीं।
ओके
कॉन्फिडेंस क्या होता है आपका हर्षप्रीत? खुद पे भरोसा क्यों नहीं है आपको?
सर, कभी कभी
हम्म।
सर थोड़ा मुझे ना बात करने से थोड़ा वो होता है, डर लगता है।
इजी। ठीक है। बात करने से क्या दिक्कत आती है आपको?
यस सर, थोड़ा नर्वस हो जाती
तो क्या मतलब, इतना तो अच्छा बोल रहे थे। कॉन्फिडेंस रखिए ना खुद पे।
है। ओके सर।
अभी इजी लग रहा है?
यस सर।
चलो एक और बोल दीजिए फिर। विच मेथड?
सर स्टॉक एंड डेटर में।
स्टॉक एंड डेटर्स मेथड फ्रॉम हुज एंगल?
सर ब्रांच।
ब्रांच एंगल। Yesterday have you done it in where? Illustration 1
यस।
and illustration 2 today we'll do.
ओके सर।
Okay. So I'm not going to do it. स्क्रीनशॉट लेके हो गया ना कल? कल कितना
यस
टाइम दिया अकाउंट्स को?
सर, 4 आवर्स लगे।
कितने?
4 4।
4 आवर्स?
यस सर।
4 आवर्स थोड़ा ज्यादा ही नहीं हो गया?
यस सर।
क्यों?
सर मैंने फिर फेल भी किया ना वो वाला तो।
क्या?
सर फेल भी किया था ना फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन।
फिर एक क्वेश्चन करने को 20-25 मिनट, उससे ज्यादा क्या था?
फिर होमवर्क भी करना था फिर।
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं। स्टॉक अकाउंट।
यस सर। डेटर्स अकाउंट।
Yes, Anil ji has some question. Head office will not reimburse in case of branch meets some expenses personally. Yes, head office will not pay for petty expenses. Means they are not concerned for that petty expenses. Okay, and reimbursement, no. Reimbursement, they already sent the cash, so there is no question of reimbursement. Why? They already sent cash, so now whatever you want to do, you can do. Okay, so suppose if I am sending you 100 rupees as a pocket money, I'm giving you 500 rupees as a pocket money, and now you spent it in samosa or you spent it in, assume, idli, vada. So, Anil ji, we are not concerned for that. Okay, whatever expenses you want to make, you bought some stationery, it's okay. I sent you 500 rupees. Now it's your choice. Just tell me the amount of expenses and the closing balance. Yes, I'm concerned only for that expenses part in uh, stock and debtors method. Okay, because stock and debtors method, we are thinking from your angle, branch angle. And if I'm head office, then in debtors method, I'm thinking only from HO angle. So, petty cash account, in debtors method, we are interested only in opening balance and closing balance. And in stock and debtors method, we are interested in expenses. See, what is the difference between debtors method and stock and debtors method? I am telling you the difference. See, now this opening balances and closing balances. Who is interested? Who is interested in that? Opening and closing कौन लिखता है बेटा हर्षप्रीत? In which method we are noting it?
क्या सर?
Opening and closing balance debtors का कौन सी मेथड में हम लोग लिखते हैं? In which method we are writing it?
सर स्टॉक एंड डेटर्स में।
No, beta, we are writing it in the, we have written no in profit calculation, opening balance and closing balance.
यस
Debtors method में we have written opening and closing balance.
यस यस।
Correct. And in stock and debtors method, you consider while calculating profit sales. Sales कहाँ पे लिखते हैं हम लोग? सेल्स वी आर राइटिंग इट ऑन दी मेमोरेंड सॉरी स्टॉक अकाउंट में लिखते हैं.
Yes.
ओके. कैश कलेक्टेड फ्रॉम डेटर्स. Now this cash is sent to head office. So we are considering it in the which method, beta? We are considering it in the debtors method. Okay, while calculating the profit. Now these four items we consider. Bad debts we consider, branch P&L, 1400 discount allowed might be we consider. Sales return we have to consider. Allowance we have to consider. So see, these losses we consider it in the stock and debtors method. So you have to understand what we consider in the debtors method, we are not considering it in the stock and debtors method. And what we consider in the stock and debtors method, we are not considering it in the debtors method. And that's why we are getting the same profit. You are getting this point, beta. Why, Harshprita, we are getting the same profit in both methods?
Yes.
Debtors method, we consider opening and closing balance.
Yes, sir.
And stock and debtors method, we consider other accounts other than opening and closing balance. And that's why we are getting the same profit figures.
Yes.
So someone asks you why you are getting the same profit or losses in both methods. So logic is very simple. Logic is that in first method, we consider opening and closing balances, and in other method we consider remaining accounts. Okay, so this is only the reason why we are getting the same figures in both methods, same amounts, same profits. Okay, so same profit is there. Stock account, chalo start line by line. Which account you are going to prepare? Stock,
Debtors.
debtors, yes. Then
Petty cash.
very good. Petty cash,
Expenses account.
branch expense account, nice.
And branch profit and loss account.
ब्रांच प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट, ठीक है भाई, बहुत बढ़िया. हाँ, स्टॉक में टू ओपनिंग
Two
स्टॉक 7,000.
debtors and
डेटर्स टू
two
बैलेंस
opening stock.
ब्रॉट डाउन हाउ मच?
12,069. 600.
12,600. पेटी कैश टू बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन
200.
200. To goods sent to branch, I will write net figure 25,000. Okay.
Okay.
So 26,000 on the debit side, 1,000 on the credit side. Instead of that, take directly net figure. Cash sales, by cash, sorry, by sales, we have two figures, cash, credit, and then what we are going to do, less returns, correct?
Yes, sir.
So cash is how much?
Cash is 17,500.
Where to give second effect? Cash account have you opened?
No, sir.
No second effect. Next, credit sales.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
28,400.
Entry.
Debtors account to cash.
Credit sales debtors account debit to cash.
No, sir. Debtors account debit to sale.
Sales we have written on the credit side and debtors के debit में two sales 28,400. हर्षप्रीत, आई डोंट थिंक कि नर्वस बहुत होती हो, बहुत. सब आने के बावजूद यू डू नॉट हैव कॉन्फिडेंस. सब आता है आपको, बिलीव मी, फिर भी आप है ना खुद पे भरोसा ही नहीं रखते हो. और ये ना बैक ऑफ द माइंड दूसरे ख्याल चलते हैं, इसलिए हो रहा है. कुछ तो अलग चीजें और दिमाग में 500 चीजें हो रही है, फोकस पूरा नहीं है. If I'm thinking only for the subject, then I will never answer wrong entry. सच्ची बताइए, बैक ऑफ द माइंड बहुत चीजें चल रही है ना.
No.
पहले फुल फोकस कीजिए. नेक्स्ट, अलाउंस टू कस्टमर. व्हाट इज द एंट्री? Allowance means discount only, beta. Allowance
Okay.
is like discount only. Allowance is for bulk purchases or bulk sale,
Sir,
and
allowance to
discount is a cash discount. आप कभी मॉल में जाते हो तो आपने 5 कपड़ों के ऊपर एक लिए तो आपको एक फ्री दिया जाएगा या 50% डिस्काउंट दिया जाएगा, ऐसा बोलते हैं ना वो लोग, बाय
yes,
3 and get 6 वगैरह.
yes, sir.
So that is allowance. Okay.
Allowance account debit to debtors.
So where to post it?
Sir, by allowance debtors account
Debtors account के which side?
credit side.
Hmm.
By allowance 200.
By discount also. And where to give second effect? And even by bad debts also is there only, no?
Yes, sir.
And where to give second effect?
Sir, expense account
No, beta. We seen P&L.
profit
Yesterday only I told you. आपने first question solve भी किया.
profit and loss account.
Because it's a loss, it's not expense.
Okay, sir.
200 to discount
1400
and to
to
bad
bad debt.
debts is 600.
Yes.
Goods returned by customer.
Goods
500
return by
negative,
yes, sir.
and by sales return 500 here also. Salary, wages, rent rates, and sundry expenses.
Sir, expense account.
Expense account debit to who own this expense? HO.
Yes, sir.
Salary plus you will write on separate line. What is the total, beta?
Total is
8,200, correct?
yes.
But in exam, you write separate.
Okay.
Cash received from debtors.
Cash received
ब्रांच
from debit.
ब्रांच का एंट्री पास करेगा.
Cash account debit to that. Cash
कैश
received from
अकाउंट ओपन किया है क्या?
no, sir.
सो
Is
कैश का इफेक्ट नहीं, सिंगल इफेक्ट ही आएगा 28,500.
yes.
बाय क्लोजिंग स्टॉक 6,500. डेटर्स
9,800.
9,800.
Petty cash
And buy
100.
balance carried down 100
100.
rupees.
Yes.
स्टॉक का बैलेंसिंग फिगर वी कॉल इट एज
Gross profit.
वेरी गुड जीपी. हाउ मच?
Sir,
19,900
yes, sir.
बाय ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट 19,900. डेटर्स अकाउंट टैली हो जाएगा. पेटी कैश का बैलेंसिंग फिगर बाय पेटी एक्सपेंस.
Yes.
हाउ मच? 100.
100.
But this petty expense you have to write over branch expense because branch made it, no?
Yes, sir.
तो ब्रांच ने खर्चा किया तो 100, ब्रांच विल राइट इट. नाउ डेटर्स मेथड में यू विल नोट डाउन ओनली 200 and 100.
Yes.
एंड स्टॉक एंड डेटर्स में यू रिकॉर्ड
100, sir. The branch expense
हाँ
account में चला जाएगा.
ब्रांच एक्सपेंस अकाउंट. सो व्हाट इज द टोटल ऑफ दिस? ब्रांच P&L में ट्रांसफर कितना करना है?
8,300.
बाय P&L, branch P&L 8,300
Yes, sir.
and to expense 8,300, and we
Yes.
are getting the profit of 19.9 minus 8.3 minus 0.2 minus 1.4 minus 0.6. So I'm getting the same profit 9,400.
Yes.
Sarthak, I think he has a query. Yes, beta Sarthak.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Allowances and discount and bad debts is expenses, na?
No, it's loss. and therefore we write it in the branch P&L. You can write it in branch expense also, but more correct is to record it in the P&L.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
सर सेम डाउट सर मुझे भी आया था, क्योंकि सर मैंने आपकी तरह ही पूरा का पूरा किया, बस यही था कि ये एक्सपेंस यहाँ पे ब्रांच एक्सपेंस में लिखा गया था।
एक्सपेंस में लिखा तो भी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, और P&L में लिखा तो भी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। ओके, फाइनल नेट प्रॉफिट पे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता।
यस सर,
यस।
मैंने आपकी तरह ही पूरा का पूरा किया।
Trading and P&L method is nothing but writing of stock account। स्टॉक अकाउंट को आप लोग लिखोगे एज अ ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट, एंड एक्सपेंस अकाउंट को लिखोगे एज अ P&L अकाउंट, एंड यू विल गेट द सेम प्रॉफिट by GP brought down. So instead of stock account, what we'll write? Harshpreet?
सर ब्रांच ट्रेडिंग
ब्रांच
अकाउंट।
ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट। और जो एक्सपेंस और P&L मिला के लिखा है ना, ये पांचों आइटम्स,
यस सर।
6 आइटम्स, ये सभी कहाँ पे डालोगे?
प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट।
And you will get the same figure. So should I explain this method or you understood it?
ये अंडरस्टूड।
Everyone बेटा understood trading and P&L method? स्टॉक अकाउंट के बदले में we are going to write trading account, and expense account के बदले में we are going to write P&L account. So it's very simple method. Nothing difficult in this method, third method, trading and P&L. And this method is not there in stock and debtors method. Sorry, this method is not there in
प्राइस मेथड, सेलिंग
invoice
प्राइस।
price. Invoice price, sorry. तो invoice price में this method is not there. बस खत्म हो गया. So this problem maximum it takes 25 minutes to solve by both methods. बोथ मेथड से सॉल्व करने को 25 मिनट्स के ऊपर लगना नहीं चाहिए। थैंक यू बेटा। हर्षप्रीत, क्या प्रॉब्लम है आपका? व्हाट डू यू थिंक?
सर मैं नर्वस हो जाती हूँ और कई बार मुझे आता भी होता है लेकिन मैं जवाब नहीं दे पाती उस चीज का, और कंफ्यूजन की नर्वस के कारण मैं थोड़ा उल्ट पुल्ट कर देती हूँ सब कुछ।
कोई बात नहीं है, हो जाएगा। बहुत कंसिस्टेंटली आप आए हो, फायदा होने वाला है आपको। सॉल्व भी किया है आपने एवरीथिंग। यू आर नॉट जस्ट अटेंडिंग द क्लासेस बट ऑल्सो आंसरिंग इट इन द क्लास। ओके, तो हेल्प तो होने ही वाला है।
यस सर।
यस। धनुष, वुड यू लाइक टू आंसर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन for illustration number 3? Dhanush? No. Priti? चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 3A। प्रीति कुमारी जी, बोलिए बेटा। क्या आजकल प्रीति को ना मन नहीं लग रहा है, लगता है पढ़ाई में? कहाँ गायब हो जाती है प्रीति? चलो रचना, आंसर। बैकग्राउंड नॉइज है। चलो रचना जी, आवाज नहीं आ रहा है आपका। हैव यू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन और नो?
सर ये वाला ट्राई किया था पर
आवाज आवाज आवाज, वो ये निकाल दीजिए, हेडफोन।
नहीं सर, नहीं लगाया है मैंने।
हाँ भी आवाज आया, हाँ बोलिए।
सर ट्राई किया था लेकिन उसमें इनवॉइस प्राइस था तो फिर इसमें थोड़ा कंफ्यूज हुआ।
ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं बेटा। आपने अभी देखने की कोशिश भी नहीं की क्या आंसर में?
फिर उसको रेफर किया सर, उसके बाद फिर समझ आया।
समझ गए ना?
हाँ सर।
ठीक है ना? सो सी, इनवॉइस प्राइस लिखने के कुछ तरीके हैं. हाउ वी राइट इनवॉइस प्राइस मीन्स इन क्वेश्चन इट इज गिवन. तो इनवॉइस प्राइस फर्स्ट मेथड, मेथड वन, परसेंटेज ऑन कॉस्ट. तो बेटा इसमें एज्यूम कॉस्ट इज इक्वल टू 100. एज्यूम परसेंटेज ऑन कॉस्ट, नो. सो 100 विल बी कॉस्ट. समझ में आ रहा है बेटा रचना?
यस सर।
तो ये स्कूल में सिखाते थे, कॉस्ट प्लस प्रॉफिट इज इक्वल टू सेल्स,
यस सर।
फिफ्थ स्टैंडर्ड में. नाउ
यस सर।
20% ऑन कॉस्ट. तो 100 किसको एज्यूम करेंगे?
कॉस्ट सर।
100. प्रॉफिट,
20
सेल्स.
is equal to 120.
Very good. And then you have to do cross multiplication.
Yes sir.
If in question invoice price is given 50,000, so you will cross multiply it. And if
Yes sir.
cost is given, तो cost के नीचे लिख के you have to cross multiply. So that will be your profit. Okay. So question में देख के you can easily solve it now. Second method, percentage on invoice price. Invoice price मतलब sales और sales oblique invoice price. तो एज्यूम किसको 100 एज्यूम करोगे?
सेल्स को 100 अज्यूम करेंगे सर।
इनवॉइस प्राइस इज इक्वल टू 100. 20% ऑन इनवॉइस प्राइस. अगेन इक्वेशन, कॉस्ट, प्रॉफिट, इनवॉइस प्राइस. तो 100 किसको एज्यूम करना है?
सेल्स को, इनवॉइस प्राइस को
तो प्रॉफिट विल बी
20 एंड
20.
कॉस्ट विल बी 80.
बस बेटा सिंपल. सो दिस इक्वेशन यू हैव टू राइट. मेथड 3, 2/3 ऑन कॉस्ट. 2/3 ऑन कॉस्ट. तो न्यूमरेटर is always profit and denominator is cost. Denominator is 3 is cost. Understood?
यस सर।
So equation will be 3, 2,
प्लस
5.
5।
So 2/3 on cost is equal to 2/5 on invoice price. 2/5 on invoice price.
इनवॉइस।
Understood the equation? समझ में आ रहा है?
हाँ सर।
So tell me,
ये
2
लास्ट
by
वन
9, 3/9 on cost means what? 4/9 on cost means cost कितना और profit कितना?
कॉस्ट 9 है, प्रॉफिट 4 है और 13 इनवॉइस प्राइस।
So 4/9 on cost means dash dash on invoice price.
4/9
On cost means 4/13 on invoice price. Is it difficult?
नो सर।
तो क्या इतना क्यों टाइम ले रहे हो फिर? सब बराबर बताते हो, बाद में याद नहीं करते. 4/13 on invoice price. Got the answer?
यस सर।
Last one. 3/7 on cost means how much on invoice price? Orally you can answer it. 3 by
3/10 ऑन इनवॉइस प्राइस।
बस खत्म हो गया. Understood. Method 4. Same question. 2/3 on invoice price. तो न्यूमरेटर क्या होगा?
3
प्रॉफिट.
कॉस्ट, 3 सेल्स होगा और 2
एंड
न्यूमरेटर।
डिनोमिनेटर इनवॉइस प्राइस.
Yes, sir.
So tell me what is the cost? 3, 2, 1.
1
And therefore 2 by
1 by
3 on
3
invoice
on
price means 1 by
by
2 on cost.
cost.
Sorry,
2 by 1, sir.
2 by 1 on cost. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Profit is always on the numerator,
Numerator.
and cost होगा तो cost is in denominator or invoice price in the denominator, depending on the question. So these are the 4 types of giving unrealized profit. Of giving
Unrealized profit.
unrealized profit. Understood the method?
Yes, sir.
चलो. Harrison of बोले. Read.
Harrison of Chennai has a branch at New Delhi. Chennai head office है और New Delhi branch, to which goods
Okay.
are sent at 20% above cost. Underline
So what is the
करेंगे.
equation?
Cost 100% होगा और 20% profit.
120, 120.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
The branch makes both cash and credit sales. Branch expenses are met partly from HO and partly by the branch.
What it means?
Sir, थोड़ा expenses branch bear करेगा और थोड़ा head
Branch
office.
maintains cash account.
Yes, sir.
So here petty cash की जरूरत नहीं है, ब्रांच के पास ही कैश का हक है. So this
Yes,
problem you won't get petty cash. देखो
Petty
petty cash है क्या कैश है?
नहीं सर, petty cash का नहीं दिया.
नहीं दिया ना. Why it is not given? Because branch has authority to access cash.
Yes, sir.
पिछले 2
Cash
प्रॉब्लम में था क्या?
नहीं सर.
Daily cash sent to
Petty head office.
head office. But in this question, partly expenses by branch and partly by
Head office.
head office. Therefore,
Cash account is maintained and petty cash is not maintained.
very good बेटा. क्या बात है? आगे बोलिए.
The statement of expenses incurred by branch every month is sent to head office for recording.
Okay.
Further details are given for year ended 31st March.
Debtors method. किसके एंगल से सोचेंगे?
Head office का angle से.
Which account I'm going to open?
Stock accounts.
हाँ?
Sorry.
ब्रांच अकाउंट बोलना है क्या?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, कौन सा अकाउंट ओपन करना है वही भूल गए.
नहीं सर, वो मैंने डेटार्स एंड स्टॉक का बोल दिया.
Debtors method, branch account has to be opened.
Yes, sir.
सबसे पहले
Opening balances.
ओपनिंग बैलेंसेस. नाउ सी दिस इज मेंटेन एट इनवॉइस प्राइस. स्टॉक को कौन से प्राइस पे मेंटेन करना है? इनवॉइस प्राइस. एंड स्टॉक रिजर्व यू हैव टू राइट इट ऑन द अपोजिट साइड. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज लोडिंग. So what is given? 25,000 at cost. But at which price we are going to maintain? At
Invoice price.
invoice price. Got the difference?
Yes, sir.
So 25,000, 100, 20, 120. So 25,000 on cost. So 25,000 into 20 upon 100. So what is your invoice price? 30,000. And what is your loading? 5,000. 25,000 का माल 30,000 में रिकॉर्ड करोगे. Got the concept?
Yes,
So
sir.
ultimately you are recording 25,000 only, but this is how you record it. Because you don't want to disclose your price to your branch.
Branch.
And therefore we record it at 30,000. And on the opposite side, we will cancel loading. So ultimately we are recording at cost only, but
Cost
having
only.
2 different presentations. So invoice price you write on the debit side, loading on the credit side. So ultimately it's cost.
Yes, sir.
But you cannot record directly 25,000. You have to show it in this way only. Say
Yes,
yes
sir.
or no.
Next,
Next
debtors for
debtors.
30 to 750,
Are you going to cancel loading on debtors or only on stock?
only on stock, sir.
Very good. And what is cash in hand?
5,000.
5,000. Now, closing balance, we'll see it at the end. Cost of goods sent to branch at cost. At what price? You are sending
At cost.
goods at cost. So, are you going to record it at cost or invoice price? Invoice
Cost.
price. Always invoice price.
Okay, sir.
To GSTB at which price? All things at
Invoice,
invoice price.
invoice price.
And immediately cancel loading on the opposite side.
Yes, sir. 2 lakh
So to
40,000.
GSTB 2 lakh
40,000.
and
On
by GSTB
40,000,
loading
40,000.
by GSTB loading. We call it as by GSTB ka loading. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Loading means unrealized profit. Loading means what?
Unrealized profit.
जो आपको मिला नहीं है. When you will realize it? When branch will sell it to outsiders.
Customers.
जब डैड आपको कुछ माल बेचते हैं तो आपने घर में प्रॉफिट कमाया नहीं कमाया. जब आप बाहर वालों को बेचोगे तो प्रॉफिट होएगा. समझा?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So dad is like head office and son is like branch. If dad is sending goods to son, it doesn't mean you earn profit. When profit will be earned? When son sold it to outsiders. And therefore we cancel the loading. That is the logic. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Because this is the unrealized profit. On sales, we are not cancelling loading because we sold it to outsiders. When we cancel loading, when goods are sent to branch, it is inter-unit transaction. So you cannot record it at selling price, invoice price. You have to cancel loading because it is unrealized profit. इससे ज्यादा मैं नहीं एक्सप्लेन कर सकता हूँ रचना. प्रोसेस कॉस्टिंग में यू ऑलरेडी डन इट इन द इंटर प्रोसेस प्रॉफिट. कुछ याद आ रहा है आपको? प्रोसेस कॉस्टिंग में आपने किया था क्या ये?
नहीं, प्रोसेस क्यों नहीं किया?
नहीं किया. अरे वाह, चलो बहुत बढ़िया. लिया रहेगा, आपको याद नहीं है. लोडिंग का कॉलम रहता था, कॉस्ट कॉलम, प्रॉफिट कॉलम, टोटल कॉलम.
यस सर, वो था
ठीक.
कॉस्ट प्रॉफिट एंड नॉन.
चलो कोई बात नहीं.
Goods
So that
received by branch till.
so what is goods in transit बेटा? बाय क्लोजिंग बैलेंस में आएगा ना.
Okay.
Goods are in still transit. How much?
2,20,000.
2,20,000 is not in transit. They received goods. So 20,000 is in transit.
So this is our invoice price itself.
Invoice price. So we have to cancel
Loading.
loading. Now 20,000 is invoice price or cost?
Invoice price.
So we have to divide it by 120. Correct? And 20
Yes,
is
sir.
loading. We have to calculate loading 20. So are you going to divide by 100 or 120?
120.
Because it is invoice price. Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
3333.
3,333.
Easy है क्या?
Yes, sir.
Next. Credit sales. Are you going to record?
No, sir.
Debtors method में no. Cash sales. Are you going to record?
No, sir.
Cash remitted to HO. Are you going to record?
Yes, sir.
What is the entry for remittance to HO in HO books?
Cash to branch.
Cash to branch. So cash branch के credit side में 2,22,500. Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
Expenses paid by HO. What will be the entry in the HO books?
Branch to cash.
Branch to cash. How much?
12,000, sir.
12,000. Nice.
Bad debts.
Bad debts written up. Are you going to record it?
No, sir.
No. Bad debts will not record in the books of branch HO. Branch के books में आएगा.
Yes, sir.
What is your closing balance?
Stock 28,000.
Stock 28,000. Are you going to record it at 28,000 or are you going to record the loading
Sir,
also?
invoice पे record करके loading का cancel
हाँ.
करेंगे.
So 28,000 divided by
120,
very good beta into
20.
20. So we don't have to convert
4,007.
it. So 4,667. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Debtors account.
Debtors 26,000. Cash in hand 2,500.
Now actually there is no need to open
Debtors account. Memorandum debtors account.
and memo. Why we call it as memorandum?
सर बिकॉज ये डेटार्स अकाउंट ब्रांच वाले मेंटेन करते हैं, हमें मेंटेन
हाँ,
करने की
ब्रांच
जरूरत है.
मेंटेन करता है इसलिए. क्या बात है. रचना फुल branch account. I remember branch account was in this CA Inter Group 2 advanced accounts. Group 1 is a basic account, and this chapter, when students fail, no, they, I remember ki in 2014-15, because I was very new at that time, so students of Pune, they attended my lectures as a revision purpose. Those students who, and at that time there was no YouTube availability and these online classes. So
Yes, sir.
I remember ki minimum 400, 500 students in Pune, they attend that batches face to face when they get failed, revision batches. Because I
Yes,
was having mastery on revision batches, because some, already existing players, they normally take regular lectures, but in regular lectures when students uh, they fail, they join these revision classes at that time.
yes, sir.
And 90% students, they were very weak in branch accounts. Why? Because they did not have idea about identification of debtors method and stock and debtors method. And when I give this technique to them, they got very happy. Why? Because they it is very easy to solve any question by using my technique. So Rachna ji,
Yes,
if
sir.
you understood the pro forma, why HO angle and branch angle, this is only the first important point. And 90% faculties, what they do, they tell you you by heart this format and get the answer.
Yes, sir.
बट आपको कौन सा टेक्निक इजी लगा, बाय हार्ट करना या थिंकिंग करना?
The thinking
हाँ, जो थिंक फ्रॉम द एचओ एंगल, थिंक फ्रॉम द ब्रांच एंगल.
branch angle.
बस खत्म. सो मेमोरेंडम अकाउंट, मेमोरेंडम कैश अकाउंट, नाउ यू गॉट द लॉजिक. नहीं तो आधे बच्चों को ये भी नहीं पता रहता है व्हाई वी कॉल्ड इट एज अ मेमोरेंडम अकाउंट.
Yes, sir.
यस. चलिए, सो मेमोरेंडम डेटर्स स्टार्टिंग से एंड मेमोरेंडम कैश.
Two
So
balance brought
two balance brought down for memorandum debtors,
750.
30 30 to 750,
Yes, sir.
and two balance brought down
Cash 5,000.
cash 5,000. So go line by line. Goods sent to branch, whether it will affect debtors and cash.
No, sir.
Goods received by branch, no. Credit
Yes.
sales.
Yes. Two sales,
Hmm.
1,65,000.
Hmm. Then cash sales.
No, sir. Oh, yes,
Affect
sir.
na
Cash
beta.
account.
Yes, because
Cash
it's not
account में भी.
petty cash. It's a
Yes, sir.
cash. Two sales. 59.
59,000.
Cash remitted to HO.
Yes, sir.
What will be the entry in the books of branch?
HO2 cash. So by HO,
By HO,
2,29,500.
2,22,500.
Yes, sir.
Then bad debts
Yes, sir.
and expenses paid by HO.
Expenses paid by HO. ये नहीं आएगा.
नहीं आएगा because expenses to HO. Expense to
HO.
HO we haven't opened that account. Bad
Yes,
debts
sir.
to debtors. Yes, yeah, आएगा. By bad
By
debts
bad debts.
750. What is the closing balance, my dear?
Closing balance 26,000 and 2,500.
Now you have to close these books. Debtors का balancing figure क्या होगा बेटा? I don't want any amount. Tell me
So cash,
account.
वो
हाँ.
collection from
By
debtors.
cash collection from debtors. ये नंबर 1 पे क्लोज किया. How much cash?
It
1
is
lakh 71,000.
1,71,000.
Where to give second effect?
Cash में sir.
Cash to debtors.
1,71,000.
And then balancing figure of cash. What do you call
10,000.
it as? What do we call it as? By expenses made by branch. ब्रांच ने खुद ने खर्चे भी किए ना. पार्टली एक्सपेंसेस पेड बाय एचओ. पार्टली
Yes,
एक्सपेंसेस पेड बाय एचओ मींस दीज एक्सपेंसेस 12,000. 12,000 who made this expense beta?
HO.
HO. And you maintain cash account like petty cash का भी balancing figure expense ही आता था.
Yes, sir.
So what is these expenses? 10,000. And who made this expense?
Branch.
So ये accounting है. Understood? So इसमें दो important points हैं.
First cash collected from debtors.
Debtors
उसको
and
हम ट्रांसफर करेंगे कैश अकाउंट में और कैश अकाउंट का बैलेंसिंग फिगर होगा by expenses which is made by the branch.
everyone understood बेटा? Because this is very important. ये तांबेश्वरी is saying कि मुझे नहीं समझा था. Now तांबेश्वरी see petty cash. Either you maintain petty cash if daily cash is sent to head office. See in first two question, daily cash is sent to head office. So
Yes, sir.
expenses you will incur it from petty cash. But if you have cash के ऊपर authority, if you have cash के ऊपर branch is maintaining cash, तो petty cash account आएगा क्या फिर बेटा इसमें?
No, sir.
No. Understood the difference?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
यस सर.
हाँ बोलिए
Yes.
तांबेश्वरी.
सर ये लोडिंग वाले के अंदर सर ये जो आपने 2,20,000 और 2,40,000 का माइनस करके जो लोडिंग निकाला है सर वो कैसे निकाला सर?
2,40,000 का लोडिंग.
नहीं
2,40,000.
सर ये 20,000 आया ना सर कैरी डाउन.
तो ये 20,000 रुपए तो गुड्स इन ट्रांजिट है ना. 2,40,000 का माल भेजा पर मिला
Yes,
कितना सामने वाले को?
2,20,000.
तो बचा कितना?
20,000.
तो वो
ओके सर.
ट्रांजिट है, वो लोडिंग नहीं है. वो ट्रांजिट में है.
ओ
वो थोड़ी
ट्रांजिट.
लोडिंग होता है.
सर सर सॉरी सर सर.
हाँ हाँ वो लोडिंग नहीं है बेटा. वो ट्रांजिट
उसके
वाला माल है.
उसके बाद हमने लोडिंग निकाला सर उसके
हाँ
सामने.
तो उसके बाद लोडिंग सामने वाले लाइन पे निकालो.
हाँ ओके सर. यही सर.
ठीक है.
थैंक यू सर.
यस. Why you want to show cash in transit, Hardik? Cash in transit we don't show. We record that cash. कैश इन ट्रांजिट नहीं आता है. वो बाई कैश में ही इंक्लूड होता है, इंक्लूडिंग इन ट्रांजिट. ठीक है. सो नाउ यू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन बाय यूजिंग stock and debtors method. Yes, now I'm giving you one challenge. solve illustration 6 beta. Okay, by using debtors method. I don't want by stock and debtors. Though they ask you about stock and debtors, but same problem I'm going to take it after break. Illustration 6. Illustration 6 you will solve by, in break, you will solve it by debtors method. And I will come back on 8:40. 15 से 20 मिनट यू विल नीड फॉर रीडिंग दिस एंड 10 मिनट का ब्रेक लीजिए. ये सॉल्व करना है आपको, ये सेम क्वेश्चन. सो आई एम गिविंग यू एग्जैक्टली 20 मिनट्स. मनीष, इनको 20 मिनट के बाद यहाँ पे मैं ये चालू कर देता हूँ टाइमर. तो 20 मिनट के बाद आप ब्रेक दे देना, तो 10 मिनट का ब्रेक ले लेंगे ये लोग सामने. हाँ, इधर इधर घड़ी चालू रहेगा, तो आप 20 मिनट के बाद ब्रेक दे देना. हाँ, 10 मिनट्स का ब्रेक मतलब. अच्छा, एक मिनट. हाँ, हार्दिक. यस बेटा.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर. सर आई
हाँ
वाज
बोले.
लाइक
हाँ
सर,
बोले.
कैश इन ट्रांजिट को लाइक जब हम कैश अकाउंट बनाएंगे तो उसको क्लोजिंग बैलेंस में प्रेजेंट करेंगे ना अलग से
प्रेजेंट
सेपरेट?
करेंगे. कैश इन ट्रांजिट अपने लिए नहीं रहता है, हेड ऑफिस के लिए रहता है. ब्रांच तो भेज दिए ना,
नहीं सर,
ब्रांच के लिए थोड़ी इन ट्रांजिट होगा.
लाइक सर जैसे हम पेटी कैश हमको ब्रांच भेज रहा
ब्रांच
है,
ने
सॉरी हेड
ब्रांच
ऑफिस भेज रहा
नहीं नहीं, पेटी कैश कभी ट्रांजिट में नहीं होता है, वो भेज देना है पहले.
है. ओके सर.
ट्रांजिट में आएगा तो कैश आएगा बस.
ओके सर, वो हेड ऑफिस रिकॉर्ड करेगा.
हाँ हाँ.
ओके सर, ठीक है सर, थैंक यू सर.
यस. मनीष जी 20 मिनट के बाद. हाँ. यस. उसके बाद अपना रेगुलर ब्रेक दे देना इनको, ये सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. यस. Beta, have you solved illustration number 6? Yes, how many of you solved? देखो, एक सिर्फ बता रहा हूं आप लोगों को कि अभी मेरा जस्ट पिछले एक महीने से आई एम फेसिंग द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ लेग इंजुरी, और यस्टरडे मैं एमआरआई करवाया क्योंकि 1 मंथ से मुझे बहुत पेन हो रहा था, बट मैंने एक भी दिन आपको छुट्टी नहीं दिया। और ये पेन इतना ज्यादा हो रहा था, फिर भी मुझे मेरा डेडिकेशन पता है कि मैं कौन से लेवल पे हूँ, कि मेरे जगह पे कोई दूसरा रहता तो वो ये पेन नहीं सहन कर पाता था। और कल एमआरआई होने के बाद मुझे ध्यान में आया कि मेरे जो घुटने में नी में अपने, तो पूरा का पूरा टीयर हो चुका है, लिगामेंट्स जो है वो, और इतने फट गए हैं वो, माइट बी ड्यू टू सम एक्टिविटी जो हुआ था। और 10 साल पहले, कभी 10-15 साल पहले मैं गिरा रहूंगा, मुझे याद नहीं है, या बचपन में, तो उसका इंजरी मुझे अब भी निकला। अबे डॉक्टर ने मुझे बोला है कि नहीं, आप जल्दी से जल्दी ऑपरेशंस में ऑपरेशन कर लीजिए करके, और हो सकता है उतने जल्दी। फिर भी मैंने उनको ये बोला कि नहीं, मेरे अभी 6-7 दिन ही इनके बचे हुए स्टूडेंट्स के, तो आप थोड़ा सा रुक जाइए बोला। मैं 7-8 दिन के बाद ये ऑपरेशन करवाता हूँ। वो बोले तब तक आपको पेन होगा, और वो पेन इतने लेवल पे चल रहा है कि थोड़ा भी पैर हिला तो भी मुझे बहुत ज्यादा तकलीफ हो रहा है। फिर भी बेटा, डेडिकेशन इज रिक्वायर्ड कि नहीं, जो भी मेरे रेगुलर बैचेस है, कॉस्टिंग का भी रहेगा तो मैं वो ले ही रहा हूँ, दूसरे असाइनमेंट है। तो ये आपको कुछ पाना है, सीए करना है, 100% मुझे पास होना है, ये आपको लगता है, तो बेटा तोड़ के ये करना पड़ेगा आपको। तो ये इसलिए मैंने बताया कि आपके 5-6 दिन के लिए मैं रुका हुआ हूँ कि एक बार ये हो जाए, क्योंकि उसके बाद 1 मंथ वॉकर से चलना पड़ता है, और 3 मंथ्स तक बहुत केयर लेनी पड़ती है, और आफ्टर दैट ऑपरेशन। और ये चीज अभी आप लोग देखिए कितना अपने प्रायोरिटी देना चाहिए पढ़ाई को, और हम लोग हर मिनट को वेस्ट करते रहते हैं, और बाद में सर नहीं रहेंगे तो कितने प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं, आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चंस। तो ये जरूरी है कि थोड़ा सा डेडिकेशन रखिए बेटा। मैं सिर्फ और सिर्फ, अभी दूसरा कोई रहता तो अभी तक ऑपरेशन करवा के भाई 8-10 दिन मैं शांत से घर पे पड़ा रहता हूँ, पर नहीं, मुझे वो भी नहीं है। अभी मैं पूरा सिस्टम वो होने के बाद भी आई विल टेक कि ये सिस्टम यहाँ से मैं चेंज करवा दूंगा, घर पे ही लूंगा दिन भर, बट आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू स्टॉप एनीवेयर। तो ये बहुत जरूरी है। मुझे वही टेंशन था, मुझे प्रॉब्लम इंजुरी का नहीं है, वो ठीक है, ऑपरेशन का भी डर नहीं लग रहा है, बट प्रॉब्लम इज दैट उसके बाद जो 1 महीना रुकना है ना, वो बहुत बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है कि 1 महीने के लिए क्या करूं। नहीं तो मेरा ऑलरेडी कोलकाता का फ्लाइट डिसाइड हुआ था जाने के लिए, नेक्स्ट असाइनमेंट। तो वो प्रॉब्लम अभी वापस से मुझे शांत रहना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे, ये सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट। तो देखिए, थोड़ा बहुत अभी कल एक दो स्टूडेंट थे कि जिनके घर पे मेहमान लोग आए तो तुरंत डिस्टर्ब हो जाते हैं, घर में कुछ भी मेडिकल इमरजेंसी आया तो आप लोग डिस्टर्ब हो जाते हो। तो बेटा ये 2-4 महीनों के लिए थोड़ा सा दूर रखिए ये चीजों को। चलिए, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट वंस अगेन। इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 6। यस, तनुजी wants to explain this illustration. 10 students solved it. वाह, क्या बात है। यस, वैदई को बोलने दीजिए। वैदई, साउथ इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स को थोड़ा सा, सो अदर स्टूडेंट्स आल्सो दे विल अंडरस्टैंड इट, अदर साउथ इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स। सो वैदई, यस, स्टार्ट बेटा।
Yes, sir. Hindustan Industries Mumbai has a branch in
Good morning,
Cochin
sir.
to which office goods are invoiced at cost plus 25%. So, sir, C plus P equal to S, 100 plus 25 equal to 125.
आराम से, आराम से। यस, 125, 125।
125.
हम्म।
Yes, sir. The branch sells both for cash and on credit. Branch expenses are paid direct from head office, and the branch has to remit all cash received into the head office bank account. So, sir,
What
we
it
don't have
means?
to prepare cash account in branch.
Branch does not maintain.
Cash.
Have you written this?
Yes. No, sir.
Write down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. From the following details relating to calendar year 2021, prepare the accounts in the head office ledger and ascertain the branch profit. Branch does not maintain any books of accounts but sends weekly returns to the head office. So first, we have to open branch account.
Okay.
Then to goods received from head office at invoice price 6 lakh.
Wait. Branch account.
Yes, sir. Goods received from head office on the debit
First, I
side.
will write opening balances.
Yes, sir. To balance brought down stock 60,000.
No, opening balances. That I will write later on. I will leave 4 lines.
Yes, sir.
Line by line.
Two goods received from head office 6 lakh.
To GSTB.
By loading.
To GSTB. Can I write
6
net
lakh?
figure?
Yes, sir. 5,88,000.
See, these both are at invoice price, huh?
Yes, sir.
5,88,000.
And
by GSTB loading?
1,17,000.
How to calculate this? 5,88,000 divided by?
125 into 25. 1,17,600.
Otherwise, you can write separately. 6 lakhs debit, credit loading, and credit 12,000 debit loading.
Yes, sir.
Okay, both options are available.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Then stock, opening stock 60,000.
Opening stock 60,000. At which price?
Invoice price.
We will assume at invoice price.
Yes, sir.
Assume at?
Invoice price.
Nothing is mentioned, no?
Yes, sir.
So what is the loading?
60,000.
What it called as? By
Loading.
stock reserve. What is called as?
Stock reserve.
By stock reserve. 60,000 divided by?
125 into 25. 12,000.
Correct, dear. Next.
Data's opening 72,000.
Line by line. Sales in that year.
Sorry. Sales. We do not record in branch account.
We
Credit
record
sales.
it by cash. We send it
Remittance.
to HO, no?
Head office. Yes, sir.
2 lakhs. It is hidden beta.
Yes, sir.
Cash sales plus
Cash collected
collection.
from debtors.
That we will write it later on.
Yes, sir.
Sales
Then
over
memorandum.
credit.
Yes,
Credit
sir.
sales also we are not writing. Sundry debtors.
We have to open in opening stock as well as in memorandum debtors account.
Are you going to cancel loading on that?
No, sir.
No. Loading is only on stock, not on debtors.
Yes, sir. Then cash received from debtors by cash received from debtors 3,20,000.
Cash received from debtors.
3,20,000.
We will write over here, no?
Yes, sir.
So total cash sent is 5,20,000.
Yes, sir.
Discount bad debts, sales return.
No,
Are
sir.
you going to record this?
No, sir.
No. Rent rates and taxes.
It's in debit side of branch account. To
Who
bank.
incur these expenses?
Head office.
To bank, take a total.
Yes, sir.
In exam, write separately.
Yes, sir. 84,000. Then by stock, closing stock.
By closing balance,
1,20,000.
stock and debtors. 1 lakh
1,20,000.
20,000. In front of that,
2 loading, 24,000. 125.
how
24,000.
much?
24,000.
24,000. And for debtors, what you are going to do?
Memorandum debtors account.
Very good, beta. Memorandum debtors account.
Yes,
Why
sir.
the have you solved this topic in BCom
Yes, sir.
in same way or different way?
Different ways, sir.
What was that way?
As you said, they will give the format and we should just fill in the amounts in that. And we do not prepare memorandum, petty cash or debtors account.
Now it's simple.
Yes, sir.
Branch account was easy for you at that time or now it's easy?
No, sir. Now it's easy.
Two balance brought
70,
down.
72,000.
See, first entry no, second entry no, third entry no. Sales we will write two sales.
The credit
How
sales,
much?
3,60,000.
3,60,000. Then we will write go line by line always beta.
Yes, sir.
Then sales के बाद yes opening balance 72,000. Then
Then
by
by
cash
cash, 3,20,000.
3,20,000. By
By
discount
discount, 6,000.
6,000.
By bad debts, 4,000.
Bad debts 4,000.
By sales return, 8,000.
Sales return 8,000.
That's it, sir. By closing balance, 94,000.
94,000.
4,000.
And now take a total 94 plus 120 plus 520 plus 117.6 plus 12 minus 60 minus 72 minus 588 minus 84 minus 24 35,600.
Yes, sir.
GST is not correct. Who is telling that? GST we have taken beta net figure. Net figure of 6 lakhs and minus return to head office at invoice price. So Abhishek Mishra ji, yes. Can you unmute yourself? Where are you beta Abhishek? हाँ अभिषेक कहाँ पे गड़बड़ हुआ आपका?
सर मैंने ये 6 लाख का ना
आप ऐसे
वन
भी ले सकते हो बेटा 6 लाख
150
इधर लेके उसका लोडिंग इधर एंड 12,000 लेके उसका लोडिंग इधर वन एंड द सेम थिंग नो.
हाँ सर, तो उसका लोडिंग 1,20,000 आया, मैंने वो माइनस कर दिया, 4,80,000 आया। और इसका स्टॉक
6 lakhs का 1,20,000 आया करेक्ट है एंड
हाँ
12,000 डिवाइड बाय
डिवाइड बाय
5
वन
मतलब
कर दिया।
2,400 इसका आया
हाँ सर, तो इसमें सर
बराबर. तो मैंने
अच्छा
क्या किया मैंने ये दोनों को मर्ज किया
हाँ हाँ
6
सर,
lakhs और ये 5,88 लिया एंड 120 माइनस 2,400 देखो ना कितना आ रहा है.
हाँ हाँ सर, मैं समझ गया सर, वो आपने एक साथ ले लिया,
मैंने
मैंने
नेट
अलग अलग
फिगर
किया।
लिया आपने ग्रॉस फिगर लिया.
हाँ हाँ, ठीक है सर, ठीक है सर।
यस सो वही चीज आप कब से बोल रहे हो मुझे समझ में आ गया था. तनु जी यू गॉट योर मिस्टेक मिस्टेक नहीं बोलेंगे तनु जी यू अंडरस्टूड द कॉन्सेप्ट. आई हैव टेकन नेट फिगर यू हैव टेकन ग्रॉस फिगर बराबर है ना.
यस सर।
नहीं नहीं तन्नू तन्नू को सॉरी 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 तांबेश्वरी नहीं सॉरी तन्नू. हाँ
यस सर आ गया
आपने नेट फिगर नहीं लिया ग्रॉस फिगर लिया सेम आंसर है बेटा.
यस सर.
और कुछ Just want to share one thing. Means you are CS students. Yesterday what happened? One of my staff, for certain amount of commission, he had given all details of his bank accounts, including checkbook, card, means overall access of the bank to one person, means his relative only. And that relative, he had done some fraud transactions of crores through his bank account. And yesterday, Haryana police came to our office and they were asking why you had given, means they but obvious police are not bothered whether your transactions are done by you or any other person. And they caught him. Now I think there will be imprisonment of minimum 7 to 8 years. I don't think he will escape from this whatever he had did. But problem is that, and he was doing CA course, means once upon time he was doing that course, and he had given all these, means CS student, he had given all bank details, everything, and that relative is also not very close relative for certain amount of commission. Means that commission amount might be 1 lakh, 2 lakh rupees. And for that amount, he had given all details, and now minimum 6 to 8 years will be imprisonment. Means C. And these people are doing some fake transactions through your accounts, Hawala transactions. Never give your account details, your account access to any other person for certain amount of commission. Okay. So one important story that I think I should share to all of you, because now it happens that everyone is, means for middle class people, they think yes, I will get a commission every year of 35,000 to 40,000. This will be easy for us. But you are taking very high risk. Okay. So tell to other people also, your friends or your relatives who are doing these things. And nowadays you also know that these transactions are happening in tons. Chaliye. So let's focus now once again using stock and debtor method. Now I will solve this question by using same question using stock and debtors method, and then we will solve third question also one more time. Yes, Vaidai. Stock and debtors method.
Yes, sir.
So tell me accounts that you are going to open.
Branch stock account,
Branch stock.
debtors account,
See,
debtors
branch
account.
stock, and here I will write branch adjustment account.
Yes, sir.
We are cancelling loading in debtors method in front of that account, correct?
Yes, sir.
And here we open a separate account which is called as branch adjustment to cancel loading. So are you going to record it on the opposite side or opposite account?
Opposite account.
Okay. And what that account is called as?
Branch adjustment account.
Branch adjustment account.
Yes.
Next.
Then branch debtors account. Branch expense account. Branch
No.
P&L account.
Branch expenses. No petty cash, no?
No petty cash.
And branch
Yes.
P&L account.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Start.
First we write to balance brought down.
Why beta line by line? Why are you going not in line by line beta?
No, sir. First we have to write an GSTB.
See, opening stock. Okay. And I will write do balance brought down, but I don't know amount now.
Yes,
I
yes,
will
sir.
go line by line.
Yes, sir. The GSTB 6 lakh.
Should I write GSTB 6 lakhs or directly 5,88,000?
6 lakh.
You can write 6 lakhs and buy GSTB return, but here I will directly take 5,88,000, correct?
Yes, sir.
And loading in which account I'm going to cancel?
Branch adjustment by stock reserve.
By GSTB loading. No, stock reserve is for opening stock beta. Opening
Okay,
and
sir.
closing stock we write
Stock reserve.
stock reserve. And for GSTB we write GSTB loading only.
Yes, sir.
So what is GSTB loading?
1,17,600.
You can write it separately also.
Yes, sir.
Next.
Then opening stock 60,000.
Loading
By stock reserve 12,000.
by stock reserve 12,000. Next.
Then sales by cash in branch stock account 2 lakhs.
By sales, cash,
2 lakhs.
credit,
3 lakh 60,000.
less returns. First write down format.
Yes.
Cash,
2 lakhs.
debtors,
Credit 3 lakh 60,000.
and where to give second effect?
In debtors account 2 credit sales 3 lakh 60,000.
To sales 3,60,000.
Then opening
Next.
balance of debtors. Opening debtors 72,000.
Next.
Then buy cash from debtors 3 lakh 20,000. Then buy
Don't
discount
write in
allowed.
front of stock. Opening balance, never write in front of that opening balances. Remember that.
Yes, sir.
But you can write over opening stock. In front of that, you can write by sales. But don't write in front of two balance brought down of debtors. Okay, beta?
Yes, sir.
Next.
Then buy discount allowed 6,000.
By discount allowed.
6,000.
And second effect.
One effect, sir. Oh, okay. Branch expenses 2 discount
P&L.
6,000.
P&L.
P&L.
Because it is not expense, it is a loss.
Yes, sir.
And loss, whether you are writing it in expenses or P&L directly?
P&L directly.
You can write it in expense, but this is not logically correct. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You can write it in expense. Ultimately, expense balance, where to transfer it?
P&L.
P&L. So you can write it in expense also, but more
Appropriate.
important. Appropriate is to write it in P&L.
Yes, sir. Bad debts 4,000. Okay. By sales return in debtors 8,000.
Ek second. Bad
Yes,
debts?
4,000.
4,000. Over, no? No, here. By sales return?
In debtors account and stock account 8,000.
8,000. And from here, you will deduct?
8,000.
8,000.
2 rents in branch expenses account 18,000.
Expense account, I will take directly total of this.
84,000.
84,000. Next.
Then by closing balance 1,20,000 in stock account, and in branch adjustment account 2 stock reserve.
Debit side.
24,000. Debit side 2 stock reserve 24,000. 24,000. That's also
over.
Yes, sir.
Now very important. Now stock account balancing figure. What we call it as, Vaidai?
Gross profit.
No. Now gross profit you will get it in the branch adjustment account. At cost you are getting it in branch stock.
Yes, sir.
But in branch adjustment in case of invoice price. Now, beta, debit side is invoice price. All these are
Sir.
invoice price.
Yes, sir.
And this is selling price.
Yes, sir.
And this is again invoice price.
Yes, sir.
Can I call balancing figure as excess selling price over invoice price?
Yes, sir.
Correct? Eh?
Yes, sir.
Why it is called as excess selling price over invoice price? Because sales is not shown on invoice price. Sales is always shown at
Selling price.
selling price. And therefore it is called as excess selling price over
Invoice price.
invoice price. And where to transfer it? In
Branch
branch
adjustment.
adjustment. Got the logic?
Yes, sir.
Got the logic? Yes.
Yes,
Explain
sir.
it one more time.
In branch stock account, we record the items at debit side, we record it at invoice price, and the sales figure we record it as selling price. So the difference arises is excess of selling price over invoice price. So it will be transferred to the branch adjustment account. Then the balancing figure in branch adjustment is the gross profit, and we transfer it to the branch P&L.
Very good, beta. So balancing figure of
Branch
branch
adjustment.
adjustment is called as GP.
Yes, sir.
So at cost method, where you are getting GP?
Branch stock account.
Branch stock account. And in invoice price, where you are getting GP?
Branch adjustment account.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
How much is GP?
Yes, sir. 1,29,600.
1,29,600.
Branch by balance.
This is by balance carried down, which is of no use actually, because we are interested only in
Net profit.
Net profit. These expenses we transfer it to
Branch P&L.
84,000 by branch P&L.
To net profit 35,600.
Same net profit you are getting?
Yes, sir.
Like debtors method?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Same. So what is new in this question, beta?
Preparation of branch adjustment account.
Okay. And excess selling price over invoice price.
Invoice price.
Is it difficult?
Easy, sir.
So can you tell me all new concepts that you understood in CA course, not in BCom course?
In BCom, it's just mugging up the formats, and in CA course, we just have to apply the logical things in the every chapters.
So every new point you tell me what you understood. All new points. Number one.
We have to go line by line in every scene.
Line by line. Okay.
And
in debtors method, we think from the angle of
head office, and in stock and debtors, we think from the point of view of branch.
Okay. Next. Memorandum. Why it is called as memorandum? That also you understood now.
Yes, sir. Because head office wants to know what's happening in the branch, so they prepare the ledger.
Closing balances. For knowing closing balances, we open normally memorandum accounts or for cross tally purpose.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Easy?
Yes, sir.
Today I am giving you some targets, beta. Again. Now see illustration 7 and 8. Now illustration 7, why it is different? Yes, I am giving you this target. Acha, now you can solve this question by which question? 3B by using stock and debtors method, beta. Now it's easy, beta. Illustration 3. Vaidai.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Should I take this or you will solve by your own? Other students,
We
I
will
will
solve
show you
it,
the
sir.
answer. But now you understood, na? Branch adjustment account.
Yes, sir.
Yes, other students, beta. You have to fare all these things, no? Second illustration, third one. Fourth one is also very simple. So I will give you the answer also, fourth one. Fifth one and eighth one, I will explain it tomorrow. But you solve that question. 5, 6, 7, 8. So my target is tomorrow's target. Illustration 7, you will do by your own. See, in illustration 7, Delhi is head office. Why the Delhi is
Head office.
head office. And Lucknow is
Branch.
branch. Now see, for knowing branch profit, we are doing this debtors method and stock and debtors method, no?
Yes, sir.
But what about Delhi? Own books. For own books, how they will calculate their profits, beta? For own books.
Trading and P&L.
So for Delhi, they will prepare trading and P&L. But for Lucknow profit, they will go with debtors method.
Yes, sir.
Understood the logic?
Yes, sir.
For own profit calculation, they will prepare trading and P&L. And for branch profit calculation, they have option, debtors method and stock and debtors method. Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
So here they are asking you both accounts. Head office own books and branch profit. And you will club that profit and you will tell me the final profit. So
Yes.
you try this illustration. Must illustration hai. Illustration 7. करोगे क्या बेटा illustration 7? अरे हाँ या ना? Okay. Whether you will do it, no?
Yes, sir.
Illustration 8 also you have to do.
Yes, sir.
And now I'm explaining in last 10 to 15 minutes independent branch. So I want every one of you will do illustration 11. Tomorrow this illustration you have to do it, 11 number. Very, very important illustration. But before that, I will give you some, yes, 11 beta. Today's homework minimum 4 hours. Minimum 3 hours, not 4, minimum 3 hours. Whether you will get time to write this?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
You won't get time.
Oh, I will get time, sir.
You will write it, no? All these things.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I want, before writing your fair answer, you first solve this illustration 11. All of you. You give minimum 45 to 50 minutes for this illustration. Don't give up. You have to prepare HO and branch. You take a help of answer also. I want every one of you will take a help of first read the question. I know you are not going to understand anything from this, but this is like a consolidation question. So every one of you will first try 11 number and then you pair all other illustrations. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4 and that 6 number. 5 and 8 I will take it tomorrow. 7 I will take it tomorrow. 7 also you have to try. 7 number. 7 and 11. Okay. Now you are very clear with the concept of debtors method and stock and debtors method. Now we are moving to independent branch. See, we have lectures till Sunday only, correct? और Monday को भी lecture है अपना. Yes, Hardik. Monday we have session or not? नहीं. So Sunday is the last day, no? 7 days में we have to finish this session. संडे को आप लोग मुझे फेयरवेल पार्टी दोगे ना? यस बेटा वैदई.
No, sir.
Farewell party on Sunday. Last session is going on. Vaidai.
Yes.
Other sessions
Yes.
are already over.
Yes, sir.
Only my lectures are going on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you'll get 4 hours branch accounts easily because other sessions are not going on. So give branch accounts ko, yes, time properly.
Yes, sir.
Rambeshwari, ठीक है. Institute is not allowing to take more than 3 hours for one subject. So it's okay because on Sunday we are going to finish it off. Don't worry. Yes, Hardik. First, I will explain this concept, then I will take your query. Otherwise, I will take your query tomorrow. Don't worry. चलिए. So now, independent branch. Whether I want logic of independent branch, whether
Branch
branch prepares its own
branch
books
prepares
or HO prepares its own book.
branch prepares its own book.
So HO will have its own trial balance.
Yes, sir.
Acha, can you tell me what is the step 1? Now, I'm giving you this scenario. HO will prepare your own books. So HO has trial balance and branch has its own trial balance. Correct?
Yes, sir.
HO also has its own trial balance. Branch also has its own trial balance. So what is step 1?
Passing journal entries.
No. First, we will do reconciliation. Why there is need of reconciliation? Because yesterday I have given you some inter-unit transactions. Correct?
Yes, sir.
But sometimes what happens? HO records some
At invoice.
transaction, then branch miss it, they don't record. Or who records?
Branch records. HO miss.
Okay. HO doesn't record in that case. So whether your balances are matching,
No, sir. No,
balances
sir.
are not matching, no. And therefore we need reconciliation. Now who does reconciliation, beta?
Head
Who
office.
already recorded or who has not recorded?
Both of them should do.
No. If HO records it, then RICO entry, who passes that RICO entry?
Branch.
Branch passes that RICO entry. And if branch records it, so who passes RICO entry?
Head office.
Yes. So RICO entry is passed by that unit who has not yet recorded it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you have to do first step, that is the reconciliation. Everyone understood, beta? Why they understood, beta?
Yes, sir.
Why I will explain it in Hindi once. ठीक है, आप बोलना चाहते हो हिंदी में?
नहीं, सर.
हाँ,
नहीं, सर.
ट्राई करो. नहीं आएगा?
नहीं, सर.
थोड़ा भी नहीं आएगा?
नहीं,
अच्छा,
सर.
थोड़ा इतना बोल दीजिए. रिको कौन करता है?
रिको थोड़ा.
चलिए, कोई बात नहीं. नो प्रॉब्लम. बट नाउ यू आर गेटिंग हिंदी और नॉट?
Yes, sir, I get it, but I don't know how to speak it.
ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. सो एक बार समझ लीजिए बेटा कि रिको कौन. पहले देखो, एचओ और ब्रांच अपने अपने बुक्स बना रहे हैं. एचओ जो है वो अपना खुद का ट्रायल बैलेंस बना रहा है, ब्रांच अपना खुद का ट्रायल बैलेंस बना रहा है. और लास्ट में हमारा एम क्या है कि हमें ओवरऑल प्रॉफिट चाहिए. अभी ओवरऑल प्रॉफिट चाहिए तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? ओवरऑल प्रॉफिट के लिए हमें सबसे पहली स्टेप हमारी क्या रहेगी कि एचओ और ब्रांच का जो बैलेंस है एक दूसरे बुक्स में, वो मैच कर लो. नॉर्मली एचओ के बुक्स में, हाँ वही दे, आई वांट टू आस्क यू वन क्वेश्चन. कैन यू टेल मी इन एचओ बुक्स नॉर्मली ब्रांच शोज विच बैलेंस, डेबिट और
Debit,
क्रेडिट? व्हाट
debit
डू यू थिंक?
balance. Debit,
व्हाई?
because they are we give them, so they have to pay us back. So it
Because
show
we are
debit balance.
sending goods, they
Then
have
they
to
have to
sell
pay.
it and they will pay us.
Yes, sir.
So it is amount which is receivable from them, correct?
Yes, sir.
And in branch books, it is
Creditors,
HO is showing
credit balance.
credit balance. Why? Because
Because we
branch
have to
has
give
to
them,
pay
give them.
some HO.
Yes, sir.
तो देखो बेटा, HO के बुक्स में ब्रांच को डेबिट बैलेंस दिखता है, जो भी अमाउंट होगी, और ब्रांच के बुक्स में HO को क्रेडिट बैलेंस दिखेगा. क्यों क्रेडिट बैलेंस दिखेगा? क्योंकि उनको वो पे करना है. अब ये बैलेंसेस नॉर्मली मिसमैच रहते हैं. नॉर्मली ये बैलेंस क्या होंगे? मिसमैच. क्यों मिसमैच रहेंगे? तो उसके कुछ रीजन है. रीजन क्या है? कभी कभी वो वहां से कैश भेज देते हैं, एचओ को मिलता ही नहीं है, एचओ ने मिस कर दिया. इन्होंने गुड्स भेज दिए, उनको पता ही नहीं है ब्रांच को, तो ब्रांच के पास बैलेंस मिस होगा. तो बेटा सबसे पहली स्टेप आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? तो रिको करना पड़ेगा. जब तक आप ये दोनों के बैलेंसेस मैच नहीं करते, तब तक बुक्स क्लब नहीं होगी, इकट्ठा प्रॉफिट नहीं ढूंढा जाएगा. तो सबसे पहली स्टेप क्या है? इकट्ठा प्रॉफिट ढूंढना. उसके पहले भी रिको करना, ये स्टेप है. और रिको कौन करता है? तो जो रिकॉर्ड नहीं करता है वो अपने पहले रिको की एंट्री कर देगा, और पहले ये दोनों बैलेंसेस मैच कर लेंगे. ये दोनों बैलेंसेस, एचओ के बुक्स में ब्रांच का बैलेंस, ब्रांच के बुक में एचओ का बैलेंस, ये मैच नहीं कर पाए तो फिर कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा. सबको समझ में आ गया? एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड? अंजलि बेटा समझ गई?
Yes, sir.
रिको स्टेप समझ गई बेटा?
Yes, sir.
नाउ your trial balance, updated trial balance beta. Vaidehi,
Yes, sir.
now you are having updated trial balance,
Yes, sir.
having
The entries we missed.
similar inter-unit accounts, same balances in inter-unit.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now beta, second step. Now what are the options that we have? We prepare columnar trading and P&L. Means what?
Both
HO,
consolidation.
branch and total. So this is the first step that we can prepare. What is our aim? Our aim is consolidated books. And there is no concept of pre-acquisition and post-acquisition in this. Okay, so AS21 is not applicable. Goodwill or capital reserve will not be calculated. Cost of control is not calculated. No pre-acquisition, post-acquisition profits. So these steps are difficult as compared to S21 or easy as compared to S21?
Easy as compared to S21.
Easy, because there are no working notes. You just have to prepare HO column, branch column, total. But in total, remember, we won't consider which transaction?
Same transaction.
Inter-unit. In consolidation and amalgamation also we cancel that. If creditors includes debtors after amalgamation, we eliminate that transaction. In consolidation, we never consider
inter-unit transaction.
Inter-unit transaction. So you have to eliminate that, and you have to prepare total balance sheet.
Yes, sir.
Easy? And
Yes, sir.
P&L. Second method, you transfer trial balance of branch to head office. Now you have two options in this. You will transfer complete trial balance or partial trial balance. You are getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Either you prepare columnar or make sure
Transfer
you will transfer whole trial balance of branch to head office. So branch trial balance will get 0 if complete trial balance is transferred,
to head office.
and head office trial balance is including
Branch.
branch trial balance. And then from that total trial balance, we will prepare trading and P&L, only one account, consolidated, and balance sheet also directly consolidated balance sheet. So this is also one of the method, beta. Ha. And if you transfer partial trial balance, so branch balance sheet will be there, only branch transactions, and HO own trial balance plus partial trial balance which is received from branch. Inclusive of that, you will prepare consolidated trading and P&L and balance sheet. Why branch is not transferring all items? Because branch wants to continue with current assets and current liabilities because they are interested in debtors, creditors. So they are saying, sir, we want to collect this amount. So let have this account with me only. So we will not transfer you current assets and current liability. Other expense, income, all these things, you only take it. And we will maintain only current assets and current liabilities. Got the concept?
Yes, sir.
So this is the third method. Actually, method 1, method 2, and again there are two methods: complete trial balance and partial trial balance. And beta, I am going to explain this tomorrow. I have given you this scenario. Now see, illustration 9 is only and only RICO part. Illustration 9 is RICO part. And 10 number is also RICO and updation of the trial balance. This problem is also of RICO. And 11 number is a problem, beta, columnar trading and P&L account. Which account?
Columnar trading and P&L.
Columnar trading and P&L account. And 11 number, beta, 11 number only. I have given you 11 number columnar trading and P&L account. So here we have completed with the basic concepts of independent branch. Can you explain me one more time?
Yes, sir. In independent branch, the branch itself prepare its own ledgers and trial balance sheet. So in order to make both the head office and branch tallies, we have prepared two steps. In step 1, we reconcile the books, in which head office might have recorded some things and which might have been missed by branch account. Or the second scenario is branch might have missed and head office might have recorded. So we have to reconcile it. Then the second step is updation of trial balance. In that we have two methods. One is columnar trading and P&L. Second is transfer of trial balance. In transfer of trial balance, we again have two sub methods. One is columnar trading and P&L. Another one is partial trial balance. Complete trial balance and partial trial balance. In complete trial balance, the branch will give whole of the trial balance to the head office, and the head office prepares both branch as well as its own book. In partial trial balance, the branch gives only the certain expenses incomes, but they keep their current assets and current liabilities with them in order to make sure that how much they have to receive. In that, head office prepares its own books as well as partial balance sheet of branch account.
Okay. I think you are explaining in proper way. There is no need of Sanket sir after your explanation. Huh? Vaidai?
So you made me understand that, sir.
Okay. Good. Anyone who will explain it in Hindi? Yes, beta Ritika. After a long time.
Sir, I was doing from YouTube. Good morning, sir.
Good
The
morning.
concept of independent
हिंदी
branch.
हिंदी हिंदी में वो बेटा.
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry. Concept of independent branch. हेड ऑफिस का ट्रायल बैलेंस अलग होता है और ब्रांच का ट्रायल बैलेंस अलग होता है. हेड ऑफिस के बुक्स में ब्रांच डेबिट बैलेंस शो करता है और ब्रांच के बुक में हेड ऑफिस क्रेडिट बैलेंस शो करता है. डेबिट बैलेंस इसलिए शो करता है क्योंकि ब्रांच अमाउंट रिसीवेबल होता है और ब्रांच के बुक में it is credit balance because branch has to pay to HO, head office. Step 1 is reconciliation because inter-unit transaction में HO because inter-unit transaction होता है, so reconciliation is needed because sometimes HO records and branch misses it, and sometimes HO misses, branch records it. So balance are not matching. So in order to match the branch, therefore we
हिंदी हिंदी.
sorry sir, reconcile it. So इसका एक रूल है कि जो रिकॉर्ड नहीं किया है वो रिकंसिलेशन एंट्री पास करेगा.
हाँ मतलब ब्रांच ने मिस किया तो ब्रांच करेगा, एचओ ने मिस किया तो एचओ
यस
करेगा.
सर,
हाँ
हेड ऑफिस मिस करे तो ब्रांच करेगा.
हाँ जी.
और रिकंसिलेशन के बाद हम लोग उसको क्लब करते हैं. रिकंसिलेशन में दोनों का बैलेंसेस मैच हो जाता है. सेकेंड इज अपडेट ट्रायल बैलेंस. in this we have two parts. First is columnar.
कंसोलिडेशन चालू होगा अभी, नॉट अपडेट. हमारे पास अपडेटेड ट्रायल बैलेंस हो गया
Oh
अभी.
yes, sorry sir.
अभी उसके बाद
now
कंसोलिडेशन चालू करना है. हाँ,
now
कंसोलिडेशन में
हमारे
मेथड
पास
1.
नाउ हमारे पास अपडेटेड ट्रायल बैलेंस आ गया तो हम कंसोलिडेशन चालू करेंगे. इसमें मेथड 1 इज कॉलमनर ट्रेडिंग एंड पीएनएल अकाउंट, जिसमें हम लोग दोनों का ट्रायल बैलेंस बनाते हैं, एचओ और ब्रांच का, और एक टोटल बैलेंस टोटल कॉलम होता है जिसमें हम लोग एलिमिनेटेड सॉरी इसमें हम लोग लिखते हैं. सेकेंड इज
इंटर
ट्रांसफर.
यूनिट ट्रांजैक्शन हम लोग एलिमिनेट कर देते हैं.
यस सर, इंटर यूनिट ट्रांजैक्शन हम लोग एलिमिनेट कर देते हैं. और सेकेंड में ट्रांसफर ट्रायल बैलेंस ब्रांच
हाँ
का एचओ में, हेड ऑफिस में, जिसमें टू मेथड होते हैं, जिसमें एक कंप्लीट ट्रायल बैलेंस होता है और दूसरा पार्शियल ट्रायल बैलेंस होता है. कंप्लीट
हाँ.
कंप्लीट ट्रायल बैलेंस में हेड ऑफिस ब्रांच का ट्रायल बैलेंस को जीरो कर देते हैं. हेड ऑफिस ट्रायल बैलेंस इंक्लूड होता है. तो इसमें हम लोग प्रिपेयर करते हैं ट्रेडिंग एंड प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट कंसोलिडेटेड वाला और बैलेंस शीट कंसोलिडेटेड वाला. और पार्शियल ट्रायल बैलेंस में ब्रांच का बैलेंस शीट वो जीरो हो जाता है और हेड ऑफिस अपना ट्रायल बैलेंस भी बनाते हैं और पार्शियल ट्रायल बैलेंस ऑफ ब्रांच भी बनाते हैं. पार्शियल ट्रायल बैलेंस इसलिए बनाते हैं बिकॉज ब्रांच को अपना एसेट्स और करंट लाइबिलिटीज को कंटिन्यू करना होता है.
वेरी गुड. और बाकी का वो लोग ट्रांसफर कर देंगे और वो एचओ पूरा कंसोलिडेशन बना देगी.
यस सर, थैंक यू
हाँ
सर.
जी. थैंक यू. बहुत बढ़िया बेटा, बहुत बढ़िया एक्सप्लेन किया.
थैंक यू सर.
यस, वेरी नाइसली एक्सप्लेन. तो यहाँ पे यस वैदई, यू अंडरस्टूड इट व्हाट शी सेड?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now 11 number is your homework. Can you repeat your homework?
Illustration 7, 8, 11, and we have to try 9,
And 11th.
11. Yes, sir.
11th is must try question. Huh?
Yes, sir.
You cannot miss 11 number. Take a screenshot, Vaidai, save me over. From where we have to take illustration 2, no? Illustration 1 I already given.
Yes, sir.
Over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ये पूरा सेशन आपको YouTube पे अवेलेबल होगा. सो दो स्टूडेंट्स जिनके स्क्रीनशॉट मिस हो गए वो लास्ट के 5 मिनट के लेक्चर को देखा करो.
Yes, sir. Over, 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 sir.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Over, sir.
Better today you have to give at least 4 hours to this topic. Huh?
Yes, sir. Over, sir.
You are enjoying this topic?
Yes, sir. Over, sir.
I will give you screenshot of 5 also.
Over, sir.
Screenshot numbers are correct, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Over, sir. Over, sir. Over, sir. Over, sir. Over, sir.
Twenty.
1. Over, sir.
Over.
Yes, sir.
So 21 screenshots. 2 hours for this, writing 2 hours. And do not copy it. First solve it in rough and then check with my answers and then copy it from the screenshots. And have same screenshots ka answer in your notebook. Don't use your formats. So same answers रहने दीजिए. And if there are some mistakes, you can tell me tomorrow. If there are some mistakes in this. ठीक है, बहुत टाइम है आज आपके पास, 4 hours you have to give it to this chapter. See, if you devote time now, it will be easy at the end. Otherwise, ultimately, you have to give this chapter will be an option. Many students they skip this chapter. Why? Because this chapter is very difficult to understand. Dependent branch, then again independent is very difficult. How trial balance is prepared, and so many students they don't understand this chapter because their basics are not clear. Okay, so do not skip this chapter. Yes, Vaidya, in closing remark.
Yes, sir. Actually, branch accounts, in my BCom, it was really tough to pursue or how to identify the independent and dependent branch. But now it is really easy to identify what method and how to do it. And instead of mugging up the format, we can just analyze how the journal entries are arise, and we can just post on the ledgers.
Correct. And you understood today process of independent branch also.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And reconciliation plus consolidation.
Consolidation.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Take care. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Good day.